Hi and welcome back to Alexa Beria's YouTube channel. My name is Emily and in this video I will be creating two cards using the Delicate Blooms die set. And this one is really a must-have. I had so much fun creating these and I used like the same color family for all of my flowers here. So pink flowers, yellow flowers, orangey flowers, and then I cut a bunch of leaves. And when I'm doing this took me a while. I was watching TV and hanging with my kids when I did this, and it goes really fast, but I like to have a lot on hand when I'm creating cards so that I don't run out and have to start this process all over again with the die cutting. So do a lot when you are doing them. You can always save them. I like to save mine in the same package as the die, just so I know what I have on hand. I creased my flowers a little bit, so I gave them some dimension. And then we will create two cards here. The first one will be a slimline one. I used a slimline nested stitched die. You can see how beautiful that stitching detail is. And I also cut it out of some cream colored cardstock because my card base will be white and I wanted this to contrast a little bit. And then I took my flowers that I had put together and just tried to arrange them across my card front here so that they looked good. And I love that really blue paper against all of our bright colored flowers. So you can see that these are sort of having a gap in them. And that was perfect just to tuck two of the flowers together. I took one of the smaller and one of the larger for all of my clusters for this project, just to make them look, just to make the colors pop and look nice. You can see that I had one of all of the sizes there. And for the sentiments for my cards today, I will be using the Celebration Sentiment stamp set and coordinating dies. There is also a hot foiling plate available with other sentiments if you're interested in that one, but I didn't use it for today's video. I will heat set this on top of some black cardstock with white embossing powder on top. That is my favorite way to have a sentiment, so I just created them and they are perfect to have on hand. You will see how many we are getting with only one pass through the die cutting machine. So this is really a good one. So I stamped this a couple of times because it's a really large stamp and I wanted the impression to be perfect for all of my sentiments. So you can see here how nicely all of this is. I will heat set this off camera and then I will show you how the die fits on top of this. You can see really how all of the sentiments, it was really easy to line up, but you can see how all of the sentiments are just perfectly cut out here. And this was so satisfying just to drag my hands across them and have all of these sentiments ready to go and be used on any card projects. So I cut some of the sentiments down and then I will attach all of my clusters and everything. The easiest way I found was to just took a foam square to the back and then keep them together and then raise them up. So I did this for all of my clusters here. It went really fast when you get a hang of it. And all of the small flowers here I will just tuck once I have all of my flower arrangements once more back on my card base. And I decided to go ahead and crease some of the leaves as well. I just used my piercing tool here, and it was really a fun way to give more dimension to my project. You know, dimension is really something I am liking when it comes to cards. It really brings the design to life. Otherwise I think sometimes the card can look a little bit too flat, and that is not it's not to my liking. I like it to be really vibrant and happy and dimensional. So for my second card here I used the nested scalloped frame die set and cut it out of some cream colored cardstock, and then I arranged a cluster of the flowers that we previously created or put together. And I actually looked to the back of the packaging to see how they had arranged one of the clusters there, and I tried to mimic it a little bit, and then I went my own direction to it once more, but I had that as a guide anyway, so it was easy to figure out how you can do a bigger cluster and make it look nice. Sometimes that is hard, but when you have a good packaging like this, it was really easy to just look at that and reference that when you are putting it together. And press and seal is really a lifesaver when it comes to stuff like this. Really helps you to put your project together nicely and remember how you wanted it to look on your card base when you're putting dimension to the back. I'm just gluing my leaves down. Yeah, I'm just going around putting them down. And then we will create a backdrop for my little piece here. I wanted something to stand out, so I decided to go ahead and use the shiny diamond background or stencil and create a background. I used some gray ink and just went across the outside part here, and then I will have my outer part with this. So this was directly to the card base. I bumped everything up with some foam tape and used one of the sentiments that we created. You can see how slowly I'm going. This was real time. I'm actually really bad at lining stuff up like this. So here we have a close-up look at both of our cards that we created today. I hope you got inspired to create something and that you enjoyed this video. All the products that I used will be listed down below. And until next time, have a great day. Bye!